Now, for more updates, our political editor Sean Kimbaloye joins us live from Benin City, the Edo State capital. Hello, Sean. It's good to see you. We're gradually approaching the closing hour of the election, but what can you tell us about the progress achieved so far from where you are and what you're hearing from other parts of Edo State?
Thank you so much, Bukola. And we are right at the moment at the Agbado school in Akpakwava area of Benin City, Oredo local government area. And it's been a raining day. A lot of activities here and there. We've seen slow start to the exercise. We've seen enormous effort being made by stakeholders, including NYC, core members, INEC, security operatives and the likes. But we're getting some more information from INEC. As of this moment, INEC has announced an extension of voting time in areas where the process commenced late. In a statement signed by Mr. Mohammed Aruna, the National Commissioner and member of the Information and Voter Education Committee, it indicates that INEC continues to monitor the ongoing governorship election in the state, and on the heels of the late commencement of the exercise in most polling units in the state, and the also indication that there are some glitches here and there, to ensure that no voter is disenfranchised, the commission has now decided that it will extend wherever it's commenced late. The exercise will be extended, and it will continue until every voter on the queue who arrive at the polling unit by 2:30 p.m. has voted. That is the new information that we have from INEC. It does look like INEC is giving some concession to those who are not able to get the process started early enough to get into the scheme of things, and the voters that are not able to get enlisted quickly are not to be disenfranchised. That is a new information. A few issues here and there: arrest of alleged vote buyers, and a few police reports on arrests that are being made, investigations being ongoing according to the police. But of course, we spoke with the NYC Director General, who spoke about the welfare of the core members. But at the moment, I'm being joined on news track by Mr. Wale Adebajo, who is a senior political advisor of the British Deputy High Commission. He's on election monitoring duty. Thank you so much, Wale, for joining us on Channels.
All right, thank you very much, Joe.
From your team's observation of the exercise, what is your assessment?
In terms of assessment, we can't say for now because basically we are foreign observers, and then whatever we observe, we will send a report to INEC. But we've seen the challenges in regards to the rain when we started observing the elections. I think we're glad now that people are actually voting, but we're really hoping that people are actually given the opportunity to actually vote. So I'm glad to hear that INEC is extending voters in certain areas where they had challenges. But we keep wanting to see how things are going.
Well, if you compare, you have always been on election duty and you've been on this beat for a while. You know what usually has been and what should be. Has there been any improvement from your own perspective?
Well, difficult to say. As I said before, we are actually just observing the process of the election. But usually for election, there should actually be improvement from previous election. What we can say is that what we are concerned about is the fact that people should give the opportunity to vote. I'm talking about women, those with disability, and then we strongly advocate for a strong democratic process. There should be no intimidation, there should be no harassment, and the UK actually supports a free, fair, and credible election.
Do you think that's been the case?
Well, we're still observing at the moment, and I said to you that once we're done with our report, we'll actually send a report to INEC. But generally, what we're saying, I think people are actually coming in to vote now that the rain is over, and we don't see any sense in which there have been challenges in terms of preventing people from voting. But we're still watching and observing.
In terms of security, there's been a lot of talk about deployment and how security is going to be used in this election. What's the assessment of the British Commission?
So we have seen presence of security officers or different polling units. What we are doing is based on what INEC has said. So long as we have actually security officers in each polling unit, we have actually observed that we actually have security officers coming from the police, military, CDC, and then whatever. Basically, they're actually at each polling unit observing the election and ensuring that it's actually peaceful. So we can actually say that we've seen heavy presence of police at each polling unit. I don't think we've ever seen where there has been no security officials.
I'm very certain that at this point you're not doing it for fun. You will release a report for this exercise. And when would that be? Today, tomorrow?
Absolutely, we will definitely release a report, a statement in regards to observation of the election, and that's going to be within today and tomorrow. For now, we can't do anything yet because we're still observing elections. Once the election process is over, there will be a statement.
Is it going to be the usual joint statement with the U.S. Commission, or it's going to be the British Commission?
Well, we haven't decided that yet. We know that there are present other foreign observers at this election, but definitely is there going to be a joint one or we have a separate one? We haven't said yet, but definitely there will be a statement.
How do you how do you assess the enthusiasm of the voters and the people of Edo State for this exercise?
I mean, we've seen that a lot of people actually want to vote. They come out to vote and then they want to actually vote in whichever is the candidate. So we're actually glad that it's happening. As we always tell people, the UK is not supporting any candidate or any political party, so long as people are actually given the opportunity to vote. But people are willing to come out to actually vote whoever they want. And we're glad about that.
What's the message of the Commission on this particular election?
So our message to Edo people and to the government people and to all political stakeholders is that all we want for people is the wishes of the people. And what we require for them is for a peaceful, credible, and a fair election. And that's what we actually expect for this election.
Thank you, Wale, for your time on Channels Television.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. That's Wale Adebajo, who is the senior political advisor to the British Deputy High Commission. Well, Buki, from what you can see in the background, officially the exercise should end at 2:30. That's in about 15 minutes. But INEC has said that wherever the election is delayed or there's some glitches, there will be an extension of time. That is the confirmation from INEC, Bukola.
Indeed, Seun, major update there from INEC, and we must rely on INEC officials to comply with that announcement made by the Commission because, of course, of no specific time being allotted to the extension, but accommodating everyone that is on the queue as at 2:30, which was supposed to be the official closing time. We have more to cover, but Seun, we must let you go now so that you can cover more updates and be available to fill us in later. Our political editor there, Seun Okinbaloye, bringing us up to speed with the voting process in the Edo governorship election.